So I started organising things that I were going to organise in here, and then I thought I could just video it as well for Tidy Up Tuesday because we all like watching those, don't we? So I've got the this pram here with the two twins in it, and I want to put it there. So I'm moving the clothing, and then I thought, oh, maybe so I'm moving these boxes, and then I thought, oh, I could move these boxes too over there. Put the car seats there. So I'm not sure. I mean, these, Russ will get these out. These are they just clip in. You see that there? Russ could get that out for me. So, yeah, then I'll have, this is my bed here, and I'll have all my other babies there, won't I? So I'm always sorting and tidying, so don't be discouraged if your nursery needs sorting and tidying. Look, there's my little Ethan with that little outfit on that I got recently at We Sell For You. And I'm going to put him on this for Easter. So I've got this up. This is an old vintage one. It's an old 0 to 3, but I do think it'll fit him because the older sizes were smaller. So cute. Look at that around the edge there. Oh, sorry, the light is, oh God, I'm getting really big shadow there. Now you can see the bunny rabbits. They're there. So I want to just organise this at the moment. I'm going to put you on the tripod, stand you up here. Everywhere is going to be a mess, but at the end of it, it won't be. And I do love this little stand thing. It's working really well here. Okay, so now we're back to this side. And I'm doing a voiceover because I was wanting to listen to another person's live while I did it. And also because I know that when I'm not near my phone talking into the mic, it's harder to hear me. So I thought, well, I'll just carry on tidying up and I can listen to my live at the same time and then do a voiceover. So I had great big plans and a burst of energy when I first started to do this. Like we all, I suppose. And then you realise you don't have so much energy. But I really wanted to get those babies in that pram and put them closer to the bed. I'm so lucky to have this shelving unit. I'm sure a lot of you will remember when we lived in our previous house at the Nook, Russ made me a built-in shelving unit. We lived in an old cottage that was built in the 1800s. We had an extension put on it, and so nothing was straight apart from in the extension. Nothing else. None of the walls were straight, and so having built-in shelving was needed to make full use of everything. So Russ did build me in some shelves there too. And I do like them open. Oh, we're moving you a bit. And I do like to keep my shelves open so I can see. I like to see my stuff. I know when we moved here and we decided to make full use of the room with built-in shelving in our bedroom and in this room, it was done by the same man who built our kitchen in. So, same carpenter. And so a lot of people said, why didn't you have doors put on them? Because we have doors and drawers in our bedroom. And I was like, well, because I really like to see what I've got. I like to lie there and look at it, or I leave the door open, and during the day I wander past and I'm like thinking, oh, I like that and I like that. So yeah, that is why I don't have doors on my shelving unit. Those canvas boxes really come in handy that you've got, that you can see I'm pushing in there. That's Frankie's clothes in that full up box. But those boxes are really handy. And each of the children have got them. Some of them have got boxes to share now. Like Annie, Maisie and Molly all wear 6 to 9 months or 9 to 12, or Annie wears 12 to 18 in her legs because her legs are really long. But they all have virtually the same boxes of t-shirts and things. Timothy and Henry have their own box in a 6 to 9 months, 9 to 12 months. The newborn girls have their own box. The newborn boys will have their own box. And, well, have their own box. Emma Jane has her own box. Frankie has her own box. Timothy and Henry share a box. So they all have their boxes, and mostly in the boxes are things I don't hang up, like shorts and t-shirts, cardigans. Cardigans take up a lot of space on the hangers. So now I'm trying to fit in other things, seeing how I can make it work, like Tetris. Doesn't look like she's having a lot of success though, does it? Poor woman. I still have the 3 top shelves all along the top, the 3 shelves along each of the sections. I need to sort those out, I really do. And I still need to sort out my shelving, the other side, the display shelving with the Peter Rabbit stuff on. I still need to sort that out as well. There's always something to sort out in your reborn nursery, so don't worry if you've always got something to sort out, because we love it all. Like I said on our live last night, my channel membership live, we all like all the baby stuff, everything that comes with it, the prams, the clothes, the bottles, the dummies, the patterned nappies. You know, the toys, we all have different things that we go for. I find it really hard to part with any of the toys. I really do, because that's like one of my big things. So if you like Tidy Up Tuesday videos, I do have a playlist called Tidy Up Tuesday. And it's my own thing, Tidy Up Tuesday. Just because I was always tidying and sorting my nursery, and I dump stuff when I change the babies. I dump it all in a pile, and then it mounts up, and I have to do a tidy up. I think right now there is a lot of stuff on the bed that I'm trying to find homes for. So now I'm moving over all the shoes. But can you see on the right? I've almost got the shelving empty. But it's one of those jobs that sounds quick and easy, and then I just go into all sorts of things. Here's the crib, the pram. Yes, there we go. The pram body is doing what I wanted it to, staying under there. I mean, I know it's got the little reborns in it, the twins. It's got Samuel and Sarah in there. But the fact that it is it is like it fits in there just means that they won't get that much dust in that on them either. So now I'm looking at these boxes. Now these boxes that I'm sorting, that I'm moving here, have got my patterned reusable nappies in, hats and socks and bedding. So now I've got to decide what I want to do about that. That is a bedding box. That is a box of bedding. So I just thought it was easier to put them there next to the crib. Excellent. And then I've got a little space there to put a few things. And then the next shelf up, I can put the car seats. Here we go. I'm trying it out. Yes, and it fitted. And so my babies are going to be beside me. I'm going to be able to lie in that bed and see them. And just get them out for a cuddle. La la la. And lie there and look at the clothes and decide what I'm going to put them on. I love being in this room. It's so therapeutic for me. Okay, you've now been moved down to the toys, because you know when you start one job, it sort of like leads into another job. So now I've got to make more room for some more boxes. And this section under here where I had the kids' toys was had a lot of like, it was gappy. So if I organised it better, it would look better. I'm sorry, you can't actually see much of it now, can you? But this is all the like the food and the shop in the kitchen stuff under here, and a big bag of like pram toys, rattles, things like that. So look, there, and I'm sat there now with my hands crossed, trying to decide what I'm going to do. Trying to decide how I was going to sort this to get maximum efficiency. Right, so now I'm thinking, why did I bother to do any of that? Because you know when you think about something and you start doing it and you think, oh yeah, that won't take me like 10-20 minutes, I'll be able to do that, that'd be fine. It's Good Friday today and I've done nothing. I've rested my body. I've got to stop saying I've done nothing. I've rested my body. And so I have just sat on the sofa, just done a few little things like washing, making sure the washing's done. I just did tea, emptied the dishwasher, you know, just the little inconsequential things that need to get done anyway. I've changed four of the reborns at the moment. And now it is probably about 6 o'clock in the evening. Why did I start this at 6 o'clock in the evening? We've got Jack tomorrow for the day and overnight, so I won't get a lot else done. And I just want to put my babies over there. But the dilemma I'm having right now, can you see where that car seat is? The second shelf down. Well, the dilemma I'm having with that is, what is the dilemma, Caroline? Oh, will I be able to put the doona up there? I mean, I can get Russ. I usually used to always get Russ to get me the big pram body down and things like that. So Russ will put the doona up if I need him to. But I wanted everything to be easy, but I did want my babies up there around me. So I am going to keep that there. But now I have some boxes that I'm not sure where they're going to go. I'm right at the top. 1, 2, 3. All of those top 3 shelves need a real good sorting, because there is stuff there I really don't need, but I can't bear to part with it. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes of clothing. Yeah, because I put 5 up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 boxes of clothing and 1 bag of big heavy winter coats. And I think I might have used those big heavy winter coats once this year. I've got 2 play mats up there that I haven't had out for so long. And then I've got a toy up there, a Ride On Fisher Price toy that Jack absolutely hates because it pops. It's the one with the balls that pop when you ride it and the wheels go round. It makes the poppers pop. Martha had one, and she's in America. And then all of a sudden, one day in Asda, I seen that one, and I was just like, I get that. So it's great for my lot, but Jack hates it, so it's right at the top of here, so he doesn't have to see it. And then up there, I've also got my little seat that I hardly use, my little feeding seat. But, you know, after June, I'm going to have, to find another space. Because that's another thing. I like all of my babies to have a space. But I have moved. I don't have a car seat in my bedroom anymore. So there's a space that's empty at the moment. And I always have a pram up in the house. So it tucks right down the bottom of the table. And so, you know, Russ isn't too bothered by it. And I do have all my prams down in Hillside. So I do have room for babies, but I don't really like leaving my babies down in Hillside. They need to come up here and have their own space. And I like each of my reborns to have their own space. So we get a reborn in June. She is going to need her own space because it has to be a girl, because Sarah gave me so much lush clothes. And I just miss having a 3 to 6 month size. So, and then I think I'll be happy then for about another 6 months. And Sam had a very good question. Said, Mum, Sam had a very good question. Said, won't you be overwhelmed, Caroline? And I'm like, I don't feel like I'm overwhelmed at the moment, because I have more little ones and they are so much easier, the newborns. When I had all the energy and everything, taking the toddlers out to the zoo, into the park, and that was so much fun. But I don't have that energy now. And now having Jack for this year going forward, I don't even have the energy at all. So I'm okay with that, you know, family first and all that. But I find that the newborns, I can change them and cuddle them in bed or cuddle them in the lounge. I've got Emily in the lounge with me at the moment. So, well, I've got 4 in there at the moment. Henry is in the new pushchair, the pram base of the new pushchair. So he looks good. But I'm going to do this video is going to be for Tuesday, for a tidy up Tuesday. So Caroline, stop procrastinating and get on with it. I'm just sorting out this bottom bit here because this has just got toys in it, and it's just neither here nor there really. It's rather than closed boxes here, it's got a lot of open boxes that are rubbish for stacking. So at the bottom of the bed there, which I can't get to very well, which Emma Jane has been complaining about, is her box with her doll stuff in. So what I think I'm going to try and do with that is get another one of those under the bed storage ones, and she can have it under her bed there. See, she's got the little pushchair, little pram pushchair under there, so she can have then all she's got to do is pull that out and her babies will be in there. So I'm sure I've got something here somewhere that I can use, that I'm sure in one of these boxes here I've got an underbed storage bag. So under those bunk beds is blankets in a storage bag. I find those storage bags are excellent. And I do have 2 drawers underneath my bed. But honestly, they're a hit and miss really. You can't, they're so shallow. I've got extra bedding in there. And there's nothing, I don't know, I'm thinking there's nothing really that I don't even think one of these boxes here would fit. This is the box of nappies. So I don't even think that box, no, look how narrow that is. I mean, it's because it's electric bed, so all the electric mechanism is then underneath that bit and it lifts up and everything. So I think what I'll do is empty the bottom of the bed where the kids can't get their toys out and bring them over here and try and put them over here somewhere for them. That's what we're trying to do now. Okay, so I did have a really good sort out of down there. So now I've put down there a suitcase full of shoes, the 2 play gyms, and a box of my collectibles, which are Toy Story 4, oh god, I can't even think of her name, Bo Peep doll and things like that. Wonder Woman I think might be in that, I don't know. But yeah, so I've got this box here. These boxes are so handy and I keep them, so that's good. I am just going to put the car seats up there for now because it's getting later and I don't want to ask Grumpy to move the stuff around again. But look, we've got there. I managed to condense the toys down to 1 box because I took all of the cars out of there and they're in with Jack's toy box, which is in the lounge. And so that's got the Toy Story bits and bobs in there. That's all the kitchen and the food. That's the baby toys and teddy bears. This is the thing that Annie hates, that God, Jack hates. And I did find a bag to go under here for Emma Jane. So it was just my mattress protector for my bed, because this is where we bought my bed. And then this will just go under there. There's nothing else under there apart from this, which Jack also likes to use. So I can't fit Annie's box anywhere at the moment. So Annie's in bed, look, listening to me. So I'm just gonna, I'm hot because I've been in here doing this. Mind you, it's 21 degrees in this bedroom. The flooring isn't on, it's just 21 degrees in the house. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with her box. This is Frankie's stables stuff that she likes. So what I thought I'd do is put it in one of these boxes in here, or 2 boxes. By the time she's added her horses now in, I guess. Then I can put those up there. That'll be those. I mean, it'll all need sorting out again. It's just today. Now, I just get into bed soon. And then there's that one. So those 2 can stay in there. That goes down here. And I hate sorting this out here. This is a big bag. I think it was a duvet. And it's a big bag full of all the baby stuff. And oh my God, I just cannot get, I can't part with any of that. I'm seeing another nappy over here and some shoes. Rebecca gave me some Toy Story nappies. I haven't sorted out whose box is what yet. So we've got this one Rebecca gave me. And these, look at these. They're Toy Story nappies. Pull-ups. These are what Jack has. So that is Jessie and Woody. You can't really see very well. And then this is Buzz, and this is the nighttime one. Huggies pull-ups. That's what Jack has. And so then I put this in this little box here for now. So the box back there has got the nappies in. That box there has got the socks in. This one here has got, it's supposed to have just mitts and little booties, but I see it's got some little shoes. And then up in that box is the box of hats. So I emptied it out into there because it's a big box of hats, because I do like to keep my hats. And then this box is going to go up there in that gap. So in there I'm going to add this very, very rare Paddington Bear baby nest. Do I need anything else up there? No, no, no. This is all blankets and things that need to be packed away. So then I also have room to put things like this, if I need to use it at any point. But I'm going to put that up there now. And then, so that's a bag that's going to go in the second hand in the charity shop tomorrow. And I think we're there. Okay, so if you've seen me there, I picked up a lot of blankets. So trying to pull this bulging blanket bag out from underneath the bunk beds, and I've decided that I now need to sort this out. So this easy job has turned into a big job. I have so many blankets. Wow, come on, Caroline, I have so much of everything. Even down in Hillside, I have a lot of blankets that I need to sort out as well, vintage ones. But here I've got a lot of blankets and I've had a lot of them for a long time. So I thought I'd have a sort through and see, how do I decide? It's just ones that I feel like I don't use a lot or that I've had a long time. I would like a nice white, thick white blanket, I think. Just a plain one, not with any frills or fancy things on it, but a nice thick knitted one. Some of the knitted ones here are like baggy. I don't know if that makes sense, like the wool is stretched a bit. That's definitely the ones that have been made with a cheaper wool. And I've got a lot of muslins, but I can't bear to part with them either. I use muslins more in the summer to put on the babies while they're in the prams, because it'll be too hot for blankets, and also to make as a sunshade kind of thing. So I'm here trying to decide. And I really, really love the old-fashioned holey blankets. Like, they are my favourite. But I do take out quite a few. And part with them. And they're going to go to, I think it's a baby care group. Oh, the blanket that I've got now that you can just see off screen. Oh, I did put it back. I've had that blanket nearly almost since I started in the Reborn world. It's one of the first ones I bought. It was, you know, more money at the time than I probably would have wanted to spend. But it just goes to show how long it's lasted, that I still can't bear to part with it. Also, one of the things I noticed is that I have a lot of blues, a lot of blankets that are in the blues, in greys and that, more for the boys kind of colours. I need to get some girly colours. No, I don't need to get any, Caroline. What you need to do is get rid of more of the boy coloured blankets. Oh my days. I like things matching, and I think that's why I cannot get rid. So this is like an older blanket, one of those old holey ones, and I just decided that I don't really like that colour yellow. So that's going in the bag. These bags that go under the bunk beds, under bed bags, are really handy though. Really, really handy. I don't know. I mean, this one's splitting. It's you know, it's working hard to keep those blankets contained. But all of the kids have blankets on their beds, in their cribs, in their car seats. Excuse me. I always put a blanket on one of them in a pram as well. Okay, right, there we go. Frankie decided to put something else on because she was hot. So she's got a t-shirt and some shorts on. I think it is warm in here, Frankie, isn't it? Wowzers. I've been saying I want to sort that out for ages. I'll get to it one day. But I had to finish this off because Jack will be here tomorrow, so I had to do it. So I'm really chuffed with it anyway. Russ is going to we'll put the doona up there. It's next door at the moment with Emily in it. So yeah, I am glad that I've done that. Sorted it out. There's a bit more room. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with that. There. Might just put it in our cupboard that's not under the stairs. But I do still need to go through all of these boxes one day. That day will not be today. And did you see me purge a load of blankets from under there? Didn't I do well? I'm so pleased with that. Purged a lot, so they will go to the not to the charity shop, to our local I can't remember what it's called, Somerset Babyware Collection or something like that, and they collect really good condition blankets and Moses baskets and teddies, and they put them all up for first-time mums or mums that are in difficult situations and have nothing when they're at the hospital or coming out of hospital. So I shall drop that off this week and then drop a lot of the toys off to the charity shop. So yes, I'm very happy. Can you remember I stuck those 4 sticky things on there, those little shelves? Well, only 2 of them have stayed. 2 of them fell off. I think I'll get some more. It was just maybe the Teddy's bums that I put on there were too heavy, I don't know. but 2 of them stuck and 2 of them came off. So that was in a tidy up Tuesday a long time ago. So there we go. So now tomorrow night we will have an empty bed. I changed the sheets and everything already this week, and so then today I piled a load of stuff on it, and then I'm going to get loads of bits on it, and I hate that. I hate that. And I've just hoovered the floor. Now I'm brushing bits off of this bed, and I'm gonna have to bring the hoover in again. Look at that little boy. He says, Mama, Mama, should we have a cuddle? I think we will. But yeah, I think we will. But I'm going to take down my new twins and just do the name reveal, so that that's another video that I can finish up and get posted. So there we go, everybody. Thank you very much for watching another Tidy Up Tuesday. Hope this has inspired you to at least sort something out. It was literally is because I wanted to put the babies over here. So really all I needed to do was move those over there, not go through and have a massive sort out. And I don't know what the time is now. The time is probably about 7:45, something like that. So you will have seen this condensed down, but I have been in here quite a long time doing this and wiping things down, and oh my goodness me, I feel so much better for it. So anyway, thank you very much, everybody. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.